Why on earth does a map that was created closer to 500 years ago, and which also happens to be one of the world's first ever maps to depict the entire continent of Africa as a whole, clearly illustrate lakes, rivers, and even a dense forest the size of Texas in the middle of the Sahara Desert, which, needless to say, is obviously far different than the vast, barren, continental-sized desert that we all know it for today. It must be mentioned that considering that this map was created by Sebastian Münster, who has been said to be one of the most influential cartographers of the 16th century, as he was the first person to print separate maps for each continent around the world. This caused me to go down the so-called rabbit hole in search of the oldest maps of Africa, and I could not believe just how many show the Sahara saturated with lakes, rivers, and even numerous cities and settlements scattered throughout the region. Whether it be this striking map created in 1482 by German printer Reinhard Holl, and upon closer inspection, you can see not only rivers and lakes, but numerous cities blanketing the entire region. Again, what on earth is all of this doing in the middle of the Sahara on a 500-year-old map? In fact, there are others which show walled cities and even castles throughout the region as well. What you're looking at here is the Catalan Atlas, a medieval world map from the year 1375 that was once within the Royal Library of France. And by the way, that is Mansa Musa of the Mali Empire, the richest man ever known to have existed in all of human history. In fact, nearly twice as wealthy as Elon Musk. But that aside, the very nature of all these cities in the middle of the Sahara, annotated on a map that is nearly 650 years old, is intriguing to say the least. So you can distinctly see that most of the Sahara is absolutely teeming with cities. Where did all of these civilizations go? I have to say that I find this map to be quite interesting, and I will come back to it later in this video as there is a significant detail that must be discussed. Take this map created by Italian engraver Fernando Bertelli in 1565, which blatantly shows three massive lakes connected by a river system. Upon a closer inspection, clearly shows the Sahara Desert buzzing with cities that follow along a system of rivers and lakes, again, on a map that was created more than 500 years ago. I think I'm starting to notice a pattern here.